open up. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends.
Alright, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this video. So to get started, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys two products that I use to moisturize my face before I put on my makeup. So the first product is this 24 karat gold. It's like a facial oil. I think I got this at Walmart, so I use that. And then I also use Pond's. Yeah. Okay, it's just a skincare moisturizer, so I put that on first. Not that much. And then it's like a little dropper. Yes, it comes like that. So I just like to drop just a few on my face, and then we're just gonna run that down. Alright guys, so as you can see, it gets you like really moisturized. Like, I have another mirror I'm looking at over here on the side, so I do apologize. This is my first video, so you guys bear with me. So just want to rub that in really, really good. How I'm looking? Am I moisturized? Am I good? Okay, so once we moisturize with that, we are gonna go in with our foundation. Alright, you guys, I use Fit by Maybelline, and this is number 338. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, how do I get this to show? Okay, so this is 338, and the color is Spicy Brown. And honestly, I wear this color when it gets colder, and then in the summer, I normally wear shade 340. So I'm just gonna put just a little bit. And honestly, you guys, this foundation, I've worn a lot of different foundations, but this one just seems to like just blend with my skin. It doesn't really rub off a lot. It just seems to blend well with the rest of my makeup. So I honestly fuck with it. And let's not talk about the price. This foundation is less than $10. So, I mean, I feel like it's very affordable, and it just has like a good finish. So, take about this much, put it on your hand, and then I'm going in with this Morphe 439 brush. It's a little dirty, oh my bad, but it's the Morphe 439 like puffy brush. And so we're just gonna use that to apply it evenly on the face. As many times as you like to get the finish you like, but honestly I feel like I'm good just because I'm gonna have powder and concealer and other product on my face, so I don't want to like overdo it and be cakey. So since I have quite a bit of product left, I'm just gonna take my top and I'm just gonna scrape the rest up in there, and then whatever I have left on my hand, which is like not much, I am going to just go in on my face and finish that off. All right, you guys, so that's how it looks. Get up close. That's how it looks once it's like fully on the face. It's like really flawless. I don't like to do too much around like the neck area because I just feel like it does blend. But to show off for you guys, I'll hit the neck a little bit. But I mean, I don't really feel like I have to like really hit the neck. Okay. All right, you guys, so you can see that. It really blends like really good. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I'm gonna get up a little close in the camera just because you guys saw before, like I have really bad bags, and it's like they're really, really heavy, and you know, it's like, I don't know a lot of good ways to conceal them, but we're gonna fix that today. All right, you guys, so the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and go in with our concealer. So I'm going to use like a darker color concealer to start. I'm gonna use, going to be using Fawn by LA Girl. And Fawn is GC983, but it's the color Fawn. And so I'm just gonna go in under my eyes with a little bit, just kind of comes out like that. And then I'm gonna go under the eye a little bit. And this is just to kind of conceal the those bags a little bit. And so I'm going to go in with the Morphe. It's like the little sponge brush. And I'm gonna spray a little bit of the Morphe spray. Here guys, on that, and then we're gonna use that to blend. I mean, you could wet your brush, you guys, if you want, but honestly, I like to spray a little bit on there and then just kind of go in, just because I don't like when it's just like completely wet with water. Why use water when you have your amazing moisturizer? So we're gonna blend, and while I blend, you guys, I am going to be looking in the mirror just so I can make sure I give you guys the proper finish, because this is my first time and I want to make sure that you guys are getting the complete full look. So I'm going to be very close, and I'm also going to be looking kind of over a little bit just so you guys can see everything. But if you notice, this already blends like really, really, really good. Just because like I hate when I see it and it's like just like stuck like right here. I like to have my concealer like brought all the way down to blend almost into the cheek. So, ouch. Let's take myself to the eye. That was not cute. We know that happens, ladies, so let's not even trip. Okay, so if you notice, it's blended out really, really good, and it doesn't brighten you up. I mean, it brightens you up like maybe an inch, but it just really just kind of help bring out, or really just kind of take away those bags if you have them. And even if you don't, it's always good to like kind of go in with the darker color concealer over your foundation just to blend and not be too bright. All right, so now that that's blended really, really good, we're gonna go in with the LA Girl. This is pure beige, and I'm damn near out of this, y'all, I swear, but this is like the best concealer. GC976 is the number. And ladies, I will have all of the products in the description box below. And I'm gonna tell you a lot of the shit that I use is very affordable. So all of my ladies out there that's new to doing makeup, really can't afford to go get all that hot dollar shit, I feel you. I have a mix of both. I have some drugstore shit, and then I have some shit that came out of Nordstrom's in the top of the line. So honestly, I fuck with both. If it's a good product, it is what it is. All right, guys. And when I did earlier, my eye is burning now, but you know what? I'm gonna keep going for y'all. All right, so now we're gonna go in with the Pro Conceal again. This is the lighter color concealer, and this is what I'm gonna use to pretty much do my highlight. And you guys, you can, I mean, you don't want to overdo it because it does spread. And on my nose, I like to do dots instead of just like kind of smearing it in like I did underneath my eyes, just because you don't want it to be too harsh on the nose. I mean, it's obvious your nose is gonna be a little bit smaller, so we don't have to overdo it. So we're gonna use our same brush, and I'm gonna just go in with a few more sprays. And this spray, y'all, I swear, again, if you are just not getting to my video, this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and this spray is absolutely amazing. I think you guys will really like it. All right, so using the same blending brush, and I'm gonna be looking over here, you guys, because it's hard for me to like focus on the camera. So I'm going to start blending. Don't try to do just enough. And then I kind of like to just go in with my finger and brush in where that line on my concealer was. If you notice, it's already starting to blend out. And if you do the same on the other side, it's starting to just pretty much really even out. I don't like a lot of harsh lines, so ladies, make sure we blend for our lives. And then I'm gonna go back in with my Fawn, again, LA Girl Fawn Concealer, and I'm just gonna top my eyelids. And you guys, I had a 6-year-old little girl, by the way, and she's been trying to be up in this video the entire time, but I'm not having it. So if y'all see her, let her know that I'm not even up for it today. I know her little head done popped in and out, but we ain't even gonna trip because it's our first video. Alright, so I'm going back in again with that Fawn just on top of my lids, just to kind of lighten me up, but not too much. And that is pretty much how it looks with just the foundation and concealer. It's not bright at all. Like I said, you guys, it's really not a bright ass look. I'm gonna go in with one more coat of concealer just to give me just a really smooth finish. And once I do this, we're gonna top it off with some banana powder, and then we're gonna finish the rest of our look. But this is, you know, if you wanna just brighten up a little bit more. But again, it blends really good, so. All right, so we're blended out and we're good. I mean, you guys, like I said, this is not a heavy makeup look, so we're not gonna be looking cakey. We're gonna be looking nice, polished, and simple. So I have two banana powders that I'm gonna use. This is the, it's a little dusty, but this is the Morphe. This is the Bacon Set Banana Rich Powder. Okay, and then I'm also going to be using the Can't Stop, Won't Stop from NYX. Take a look, and this is just their regular banana powder, okay? So if you're gonna see the difference in these two powders, like if you already can see that the Can't Stop, Won't Stop is a little bit lighter, and then the Morphe is like really like kind of yellowish. Like, I mean, there's like a really like nudish yellow, and then this is like really bright. So I'm gonna mix the two just so I can get like a well-balanced finish. So in one of my tops, I'm going to just mix a little bit of both, and then hopefully you guys can kind of see how this is gonna look. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna just kind of show you how it looks. If you can see the difference in the two colors. That's like the darker color, that's the Morphe, and this is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Depend on like your skin tone or whatever. I like to use both just to like I said, give me a well-balanced finish. And so I'm just gonna shake it up a little bit. And then I'm going to use the Laura Mercier powder little sponge, to just kind of dot that on. I used to have her out of her right now, so. And you just want to hit like the top of your sponge, just get like that much on there. And I'm going to just kind of go under my eyes with it. And again, you know, I'm looking over here, y'all. And we just gonna put like an even coat. And you want to make sure you hit up the sides of your nose to the part that you conceal. And just make sure it's even. You don't want to have some parts lighter. You also want to hit the forehead. Okay, so you want to let that sit for a little bit. And then like where you had your middle, you can kind of go in on it a little bit. All right, guys, so we're gonna let that sit. We're not gonna overdo it, but we're just gonna let it sit for just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go with a little chapstick because I feel like my lips are a little bit rusty. All right, you guys, and just FYI, this is the Nivea Milk and Honey that I just used. It's really good, so check that out. You don't want to overdo it, and of course we have to have a sip break. You out? My mom is leaving. Bye, Mom. Oh, okay. All right, you guys. So what we're gonna do now, while that's still setting, we're gonna go in with the MAC black powder. I've had this for years, so we're gonna have to go over the top a little bit just to freshen it up. The ladies. We're gonna go in with the blunt just to kind of do our border and then just to kind of hit our cheeks. I don't like to overdo it with this. I don't like to be too dark and like uneven, so I'm just gonna hit the top. All right, you ladies, we're just gonna go in a little bit with the blunt. I'm gonna hit the bottom of my jawline because I am gonna go in with a little bit more of that banana powder in a little bit. So I'm just gonna hit the jawline. All right, you guys, we're just gonna hit the borders. And it takes away that harshness that we had in the beginning with the concealer. Even though we still have the banana powder, we're just still gonna go in with that. All right. And again, you guys, that was Blind by MAC. And I cannot tell you what brush this is. This is like an eco style brush that I've had for years. So it's still really, really fluffy and I just love it. So that's what I used to do my little, you know, put that brown powder on with. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blush, and it's the very same thing, you guys. I don't know what brush this is, but this is a really fluffy brush that I've been having for years, and I love it. And I'm using the Morphe palette. You guys, this palette is so used the hell up, but it's absolutely wonderful. And this is the 8W, if y'all can see that. Yeah, I'm under there. 8W. Okay, so I'm going to go in with, this is Moi, I guess, anyway. So we're gonna go in with this color right here. And I'm not gonna overdo it, but you guys will see how soft and finished this is. Oh, get it together, girl. And you don't have to do too much. A lot applies on the brush. And one thing about Morphe, their stuff is, it's very pigmented, so you don't have to use a lot of their product. I mean, even the banana powder, all of their products are very high in pigment, so you don't have to overdo it. I honestly think I did overdo it just a little bit with the blush, but we'll blend that out in a little bit. But again, this is the color that I used, and it is really, really awesome. But we're gonna just kind of blend that in just a little bit more. All right, you guys, so now I think it's time for us to go ahead and remove this powder. So I'm gonna hit the middle of my nose. Okay, and then we're gonna sweep what's under our eye. And this is the Sephora. This is the Pro Precision Powder 59 brush. Y'all can see that. All right, and this is a really good brush. I've had this for years and it's absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna just kind of sweep. And then I'm just gonna hit the bottom of my chin. And then I'm also gonna sweep underneath where I had my blush. Even though there's really not a lot of product underneath on my brush right now, I'm just using what was already on my face, so. And then it gives you a really, really nice finish, you guys. Yes, it does. All right, you guys. This is where we are with our look. And now what we're gonna do is just kind of go in with some of that blunt on our nose to contour a little bit. And this is, oh my God, you guys, this brush is the Morphe brush, but it's so much shit on it right now, guys. All right, hold on, I'm gonna get this off of here for you guys. I be doing the most with these brushes. Okay, you guys, without seeing the rest of the bullshit, this is the Morphe, I'm just tell y'all, M433 brush. And I will have the description in the box below because I'm telling y'all this brush is out of there. But that's how it looks on the tip. And it works really, really good for like doing your nose. So here we go. So we're just gonna go in and we're gonna do just the side. And we wanna bring it all the way up to the brow. All right, so we're just gonna drag. And I don't know, everybody contours their nose differently. People, you know, like I'm more pointed in, you know, some people like get a little bit more pointy up here. It honestly depends on what fits your face. I'm gonna do me, how I think my nose should look. I mean, my nose is kind of big, so I'm gonna try to give me more of a slimmer nose. So And you really want to go in like on this part. For some reason, this is like what really makes the nose smaller. So you want to just kind of really go in on that part, bring it all the way up to the brow. And then I'll hit the bottom and all right, so you can kind of see like my nose. Okay, there's the nose, all the way up to the brow. Not the most, but just enough. And then I'm just gonna come back in with that Sephora, the 59 brush, and just kind of blend a little bit on the side of that brown. You guys, this is a lot harder than I thought. And then we're just gonna go back in and just blend around the brown that we did a few minutes ago. There you go. Hit the bottom, and then I just want to go back in. All right, you guys, so again, just a really nice soft look. And now we're just gonna go in. I guess I'll go in with a little bit of the highlighter. So we're gonna use, oh my God, you guys, these products are best. Okay, so we're gonna use the Anastasia palette, and I am going to use my favorite color, as you can see, because it's damn near gone, is the bronzed color right here. But there's like bronze, this is summer, this is tourmaline, and this is moonstone. This is a really beautiful palette, you guys. So I'm using this e.l.f. brush, and it doesn't really have any details, but it's like this little flat fanny brush. Pretty awesome. And I'm gonna use that to apply the, now, you guys, do not do the most with this product. This product is very, very, very pigmented, so you do not have to do the most. You just wanna use just a little bit on the brush, because you can be looking shiny as a fuck if you overdo it. So we don't wanna be looking like trophies. I mean, not like that. So when I do this, I like to go up in circular motions, and I like just to hit a piece of the upper cheekbone. Not overdo it, but round it off. You don't want a harsh straight line. See? Very soft and pretty. And then we're gonna hit the middle of the nose and do the same. See that? Soft and pretty. And then we can even bring it up a little bit and just kind of open this up. See? And this is a little bit brighter, but not too much. Okay. So we have our highlight. You guys are going, I'm gonna have to get some. I'm gonna make sure you guys can see this look a little bit better, but we have our highlight. We have our blush. And so I guess we'll focus on the eye area now. All right, you guys. So I am going to top it off with a little bit of the Morphe Eyelid Primer. It's really, really good, and I think it's only like $6. I'm sorry, it's $8. But you guys, it's kind of light, and I don't like when it be too bright underneath there. So but it does keep your eyeshadow on for a long time. Oh, and you guys, I'm sorry, I am using the M173 brush from Morphe. Y'all, I better hurry up because this is the best lighting in my house, and the sun is starting to go down. Oh, by the way, I'm in Dallas, Texas, so I don't even know what time it is right now, y'all. I do know the sun gonna be going down a little bit. So we just want to apply that evenly on the brow, just like that. I'm sorry, the eyelid. All right, you guys. So I'm going to go in. Give me a second. All right, you guys. So I love Morphe, by the way. I'm going to go in with the Morphe. These products are a mess, you guys. This palette is a 24G palette. All right, you guys. And this palette is a mess, but this is how this palette looks. Those two colors absolutely were my favorite. You can tell, and this one broke. But I actually will be going back to get this palette again, but this is how it looks. And the colors that I'm going to start with, I'm going to top my eye off with, let's see if y'all can see this brown and this one right here. And these do not have any names, so we're just going to call it them two browns. Alright guys, so we're going to use that same brush that we used earlier. This is the Morphe M43 brush that we used to do like our nose, and we're going to use that to do our eyes as well. So we're just going to go in. And honestly guys, you know what? I like to do these two colors like this. And then we're going to go in. You guys know where I'm looking at. And we're just gonna blend that out. You can kind of do it at least 2 or 3 times, dip in with both of those colors. I don't like to overdo it on the brush just because I like to be able to control how much I have on my eye. Because you have to be careful about the eye. That's not one of the things you can just keep overdoing and, you know, going back in and correcting. Like, you can't really fuck up. So you want to be careful about how much eyeshadow you put on your brush. And Morphe's colors, again, are very pigmented, so you don't have to use a lot. As you can see, you can already see the brown, the difference in the two eyes already. So and y'all tell me, how far do y'all go up with y'all eyeshadow? I know it's different for like all makeup artists. They do, you know, like they go up, you know, some people stop here, some people stop here. Like, how far up do y'all go with y'all eyeshadow? I just like to know in the comments below. Brown, see, a really soft brown finish. And then I'm going to go in now with this color here. It's like an amber color, but like a little bit lighter. But I'm gonna go in with that on the top of my lid just to brighten me up a little bit. All right, and you guys will really see, be careful with this color too, because again, it's very pigmented. I told you, she's gonna try to get in that video by any means. Sorry. No. All right, you guys, you see that? This color is gorgeous. It is so gorgeous, and it just really goes good over that brown. And so we're just gonna go over the top of the entire lid. I'm just gonna bring it up to kind of cover the whole lid. All right, I'm gonna do the other eye. And I mean, honestly, however you can apply as much as you like. I mean, it just depends on how much of the color you want to show. But I just go in with it as much as I like. And then I'm just gonna bring it out a little bit. All right, guys, so as you can see, that color is gorgeous. And now we're gonna go in with this color right next to it. It's like a brownish purple, but this color is really pretty, and I'm gonna go in the crease with this color, and it's just gonna darken it up a little bit. And you guys, I barely touched that color with this brush. If you can see that. Guys, thank you guys so much for bearing with me. This is my first video. To all of those who are just joining in, so thank you so much for watching. And we're just going in the crease with this color. Okay. You guys see that? We have to go up a little higher on this side. You guys, this is harder than I thought it would be. We're gonna get it together. This is only day 1. Y'all better holler at me for day 2. Okay, so I think I need to go in and do this one a little bit more. And I'm just covering. Matter of fact, I was gonna just do the crease, but you know what? I'm just gonna cover the whole thing up. And it just really gives you like this soft, lustful look. And then you guys, I know we put a little bit of that little bronzer, but I'm just gonna go in and blend that out just a little bit because I'm not trying to be in folks' face looking shiny. So yeah, we're just gonna blend that out a little bit. All right, perfect. So remember nose, we have our eyes on, and so now we're just gonna go in with some eyelashes and then some eyeliner, and then we'll do our lip. The lashes that we're gonna use today, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, these is from Damn Beauty Supply lashes that I fucks with. They are some 3D lashes, and this is how they look. They're really, really cute. I don't know if you guys seen this package, but if you do see it, it says Miss Lash Volume. I guess that's the name. So it's MS06. All right, so these are the lashes we're gonna do. But before we do that, we're gonna use our Morphe. This is like their ink felt tip liner. This is how it looks. And it's like the liquid pencil liner. So we're gonna just go in with our eyes with that. So I'm gonna try to do this for y'all. Perfect, but I'm not really good with this, so we'll see. So we're just gonna go in, and I always start in the middle, guys. And then I drag towards the end. And then bring it to the front. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's hard to do that without the other eye getting watery. So y'all gonna have to bear with me for a second. All right. But it actually doesn't look bad. All right. It actually came out okay. But look, y'all see this eye's watering now? So we're gonna have to fix that. So just give me 1 second, okay? All right, you guys, so we're gonna go back in and do the other eye. I don't know what the hell happened, but let's fix that shit now. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna do the other eye. So before we put on our lashes, so we're gonna get close, and I might be looking over here, you guys, so I can give you a little bit more accuracy. So here we go. Now my dog's fighting. And then we just gonna fan it because, you know, this, I'm going back in again, ladies, with the Morphe. It's the felt tip ink pencil that they have. And it's really good, it stays on, but for some reason, I feel like this one is a little higher, so we're just gonna go back in. I'm just gonna bring the color down a little bit more. Okay, you see that? Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the other eye. Okay, even them out. All right, now I'm not gonna do all that extra and do a curve and all that because, again, I just wanted a real simple, subtle look to show you guys for the weekend. Now that I have that, I'm gonna just go in and apply some Morphe spray, just to kind of set my look for a little bit, and then when I finish my lashes and lipstick, we'll go in with a last spray. So you guys, this spray is bomb as fuck. It smells good, and it's just gives you such a nice finish. All right, guys, so before I do my eyelashes, which will be the last thing, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of mascara on my eyelashes and my bottom lashes. So Sorry guys. You guys, I'm using L'Oreal Voluminous Original in the color Jet Black. And this goddamn mascara is the shit. Y'all see that? We're not gonna do too much because we're gonna put our lashes on top, but just to give it an easier fitting. Alright. Then we'll go in there. I love bottom lashes, so be careful with this. Y'all see? You do have to look ugly when you're doing the bottom lashes. I'm sorry, so y'all can talk about me. And with the bottom lashes, you like just like want to sit the mascara on top. Like you really don't even want to like actually stroke it on. That's how you get it all underneath. So we have our bottoms on, and that's why I don't really wear eyeliner, because I feel like when you put enough mascara on the bottom, it already coats a line. So I don't know. My makeup, I just like a really nice soft look. I don't like to look clownish. And I am drinking Crown Apple, by the way, for those who want to know. So now that we have a little bit of mascara on, I guess we can do eyebrows. So now you guys, I'll show you what I'm using today, but what I normally use and what's my absolute favorite is this Spike brow pencil from MAC that I been fucking with. The color Spike. But I've been fucking with this for years. I'm actually out on my pencil, but this is absolutely amazing. If you like beginner with your brows, I think this is a really fantastic pencil. It's not really easy to mess up. And then it also comes with a little brush on the end. But since I'm out, I have, you guys can see this, MAC's other pencil. It's also in the color Spike, but it's their big brow pencil. So you have the big version and then you have the tiny version, but this gives you precision. But I'm gonna use this one today, and then we're gonna use our concealer to give us precision. So I'm making a mess, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna go in, and my brows, I had just got them threaded, so they actually look pretty good. So it won't be hard for us to do brows today. Y'all know it's a struggle when the brows ain't done. So, now I do like this because it's really soft. It goes on really smooth, and I just feel like it blends in with your natural brows really, really good. Bring it in as much as you like. I like it because you can go in softer in the beginning of your brows, and then we're still gonna blend and use concealer. So, so we're just gonna go up and just kind of blend that in. Next, I'm sorry, Lex was bullshitting. All right, so those are my brows with no concealer. If you notice, that looks really, really good. I mean, that's no concealer, and that's literally just me taking that pencil, filling it in with my real brows, and just going in with the brush from the other MAC pencil that's very similar, but I'm just going in and I'm just blending, and it already looks really, really good. Oops, I'm sorry, y'all. There's some bullshit on this brush. Look at my brows. That is with no concealer. And that also is with a fresh thread. So what we're going to do is go in with the fawn color that I used earlier from LA Girl. And we're going to use that to conceal our brows. And y'all gonna talk about me for this brush that I'm using. But this brush has been through it with me. And look at this. This is broke, y'all. Look at this. But you know what? This brush has been through it, and I'm loyal. And this brush works perfect for my brows. It's really, really flat, but it's kind of fluffy at the end. And it just always blends my brows really perfect. So I'm just gonna go with the bottom first, and then we'll go into the top. And we're just gonna make sure they're both going even across. Pay attention, ladies. Make sure you hold your brushes all the way from the very end, just so you can see precisely. So we'll go in. And yes, we have on our eyeshadow already, but that's just gonna blend in really, really good. All right, so we got a little bit of that on top, and I actually have quite a bit of product left, so I'm just gonna be very careful and kind of finish and sweep the top. So now that I don't have that much product left on my brush, I'm just really gonna go in. And look at that. So not too much. And then we can clean it up a little bit. Bring our eyeshadow up a little bit. And boom, look at that, perfect. Okay, we're gonna do the other one. Okay, we're just gonna go in with that concealer. And I had just a drop on my hand, literally a drop. And I always like to go in with a little bit more when I get to my arch, just because it definitely makes a difference when you can like really define your arch. So gonna go in on the top. I'm not used to doing my brows on camera, y'all, so bear with me. It might be a struggle the first few go rounds. It is, because this one already looked thinner. But it's already starting to come together on the brows, and I'm just gonna touch them up a little bit. I'm gonna go back in with the MAC, the big brow pencil. And it's something about when you conceal, when you come back in with that pencil, it just, I don't know, it just does something to them. And I'm gonna just kind of blend them out a little bit more in the beginning, in the front, and then we're gonna be done with our brows. And I like to brush mine up in the front, ladies. Bring it up. Bring it up and over. All right, ladies, those are our brows. And they don't look bad. We didn't really do too much damage to our eyeshadow, and we're good. So, I mean, I could come in a little bit more. All right, ladies. So we have our brows, and now we're gonna just put our lashes and our lip on. So, let's see. For our lip today, we are going to use the Anastasia, and this is color, hold on, this is little as shit. Toffee. We're using the Anastasia, and this is the color Toffee. And then I'm also going to use the Morphe lip pencil, and this is the color Toasty. You see that? Toasty. Okay. So we since I put a little bit of the Nivea chapstick on earlier, I am going to just kind of line my lips up. They're not gonna be hard. And this pencil lines so good. It's crazy. This pencil is like $8. See the color? It's really pretty. All right, so we lined our lips, and we're just gonna go in with this color from Anastasia, which is Toffee. You see that, guys? It's a very soft look. You guys, and because I'm a little extra, I already have like, you guys really can't see, but I used to have like a piercing right there. So I'm just gonna go in and dot that with a little bit of that eyeliner earlier because I like a fake mole. I don't even think it's working. Give me a second. All right. See? Not too much. It just fills it in a little bit. All right, so we're gonna go in and do our lashes, and then we're gonna spray our face, and then I am going to fix my hair, take off my scarf, lay in my wig, and then I will give you guys the finished look. So just a few seconds, and then we'll put our lashes on. There. Again, ladies, these lashes are Miss Volume Lash, and the one I'm using, the ones I'm wearing are the 3D MS06, and they're really, really cute. So, get that open. And again, that's how they look. Really cute. And I'm going to apply these. Now, ladies, I do use a pair of little nail clippers to clip my lashes because my lash is not as long as how the lash comes in the package. So I wanted to fit my eye perfectly so you can like measure your eyelid. I know pretty much how much to cut off so where it fits my eyelid perfect. But if you're unsure, you can always, you know, pretty much put the lash up to your eyelid and measure it and cut based on, you know, the length of your eyelid. But I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it a little bit so it can fit a little bit more seamlessly on the eye. And you can't fuck up if you cut too much because your lash will be too short and you don't want to be looking like that. These lashes are really, really pretty. They're really full, they're really fluffy, and they just give you a look, just a really polished look. So we're gonna go ahead and apply the lash. And the glue I'm using, ladies, is hair glue. I'm not even gonna cap. I have used other glue. It's come off. I literally can keep these lashes on for at least 2 or 3 days with no issues. Sleep, everything. Everything. And like sometimes if you feel like you put too much glue, just always run your finger over the top of the lash and it'll just scrape off the glue like so. So I am going to go ahead and apply these on my eye. And y'all bear with me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and here and put this other one on. So our lashes are on, but we're gonna have to go in and go back in with some of that eyeliner just because we did fuck it up trying to put on those lashes. So we're gonna go back in with our eyeliner, Morphe eyeliner. Alright guys, so just gonna go back in. Alright, so now let that dry. Alright, we're gonna have a sip. Cheers. And then we're gonna go ahead and spray. I need to get a fan, ladies. Okay, so now with that we have sprayed, I'm going to do one more thing. And I am just going to go back in with my eyeshadow palette from Morphe, and I'm going to top my lid off just a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to take my Sephora brush and sweep off any excess. And so this is the finished look. And it's not too much. Like I said, it's just a really nice soft weekend glam. And I will be right back with the finished look. All right, guys, this is the final look. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.